Mistake it. I need to take this.
Christ, man, are you okay? 305, I got Tri-State right behind me. He is not moving.
Here are some of the most brutal motorcycle police chases caught on camera, starting with a biker who sped to his death. On May 26, 2024, Heron police officers initiated a pursuit of a motorcyclist who refused to pull over, was traveling at more than 100 miles per hour. When another unit joined up ahead, the speeding motorcyclist met his undoing. The motorcycle slammed into a stationary police unit. The suspect died on impact. On April 20th, 2023, Pemberton Township Officer Jett began pursuing a motorcyclist carrying his girlfriend as a passenger after the rider assaulted a woman, stole the bike, and tried to flee. The pursuit didn't last long before things went terribly wrong for the suspect.
Hey! Breathe.
The suspect, 41-year-old John Nutt, crashed into a minivan and died at the scene.
NBA.
His girlfriend died after being transported to the hospital, while the minivan's occupants survived. On April 2nd, 2024, a Durham Constabulary motorcyclist began pursuing a Kawasaki after the rider ignored a stop order.
Speed is 80, medium risk overtake. Medium risk overtake. Approaching a roundabout, stand by. High risk on the side of the road.
The bike had been stolen that morning, and the rider, fearing arrest, was determined to outrun police. The suspect was a crash waiting to happen.
Just stay still and then we can sort you out, okay?
After sustaining serious fractures, 20-year-old Ciaran Parker was transported to a specialist hospital and faced several serious charges. On July 12, 2025, Grand Blanc Township police officers observed a motorcycle carrying two people without a valid license plate and initiated a pursuit when it fled.
68 priority.
The driver, a fugitive wanted on drug trafficking charges, was intent on avoiding capture. The officer accelerated immediately and caught up with the suspect, already traveling at a dangerous speed, and attempted to box him in. The suspects were their own worst enemies, heading straight into a dead end. The suspects crashed, escaped serious injury, and were arrested immediately.
They crashed.
On March 20th, 2024, Arkansas state troopers pursued an unregistered, unplated motorcycle whose rider had refused to stop and reached speeds over 130 miles per hour.
Still I-30 eastbound, approaching the Arkansas River Bridge.
The rider kept slipping away, but officers were relentless, boxing him in again and again.
Taking a left.
The suspect was arrested and charged. On May 31st, 2021, an Onalaska police officer initiated a pursuit of a motorcyclist traveling over 100 miles per hour who refused to pull over. At that pace, it was only a matter of time before things went horribly wrong.
1050. Send ambulance right away.
The rider, 33-year-old Tu Yilor, was ejected from his motorcycle when he collided with a Hyundai Tucson, and the aftermath weren't looking good for him.
Christ, man, are you okay?
The rider was pronounced dead at the scene, while the Hyundai's occupants sustained non-life-threatening injuries. At about 3 a.m. on February 1st, 2024, a Maricopa police officer clocked a black Kawasaki motorcycle at more than 80 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone and quickly gave chase to stop the rider before he could hurt himself or others. He pretended to stop, then sped off again, and given the officer's remarks about his inexperienced driving, it was only a matter of time before he seriously injured himself.
And now he's fleeing southbound over the overpass. He's a real bad driver. 90 miles an hour.
Then crashed, and things weren't looking too good for him.
And now he's fleeing southbound over the overpass. He's a real bad driver. 90 miles an hour. Ran a red light and almost got hit. Let Doc Chin know he's headed their way. And he's crashed. He crashed out at right before Hathaway, or excuse me, right before Altera North. Call paramedics, he's down. Hey, can you, please stop there. I know he almost hit you.
The driver, 29-year-old Anthony Cadis, suffered a broken neck and died almost immediately. His motorcycle was flung more than 100 yards from the crash site. On July 10, 2025, an Arkansas state trooper began chasing a motorcycle with no license plate that was carrying a passenger.
Let her rock. Northbound through campground. It's a white male, black t-shirt, black shorts.
He accelerated past 85 miles per hour as the officer closed in.
There was a white male jumped off around. Wrecked out.
Roll over, roll over on your fucking face.
The passenger, who had alighted earlier, surrendered to police and was released, while the suspect, Michael Zuber, was arrested on multiple charges. On February 28, 2025, Arkansas state troopers pursued a motorcyclist speeding in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. When he refused to pull over and accelerated to 110 miles per hour, they moved to stop him immediately. He appeared to stop but didn't, and the officer forcibly took him down.
Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! No, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. I wasn't running. Yeah, you were freaking running.
The rider, 37-year-old Jeremy Jackson, was immediately arrested. On August 14, 2022, a Georgia state trooper spotted a motorcyclist traveling over 110 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour interstate zone and initiated a pursuit.
So just stop sign, clear left. Contact. Get on the fucking ground! Get on the 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 ground! Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back!
The rider, Ajuab Kendall, was arrested and charged with fleeing, reckless driving, and speeding. At approximately 4 a.m. on March 3, 2022, Georgia state troopers began pursuing a motorcyclist traveling 109 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. With heavy tractor trailers on the road and the rider refusing to stop, everyone was in danger. Attempts to box the driver in failed. Officers continued the pursuit, aiming to stop him without resorting to deadly force. After more than 28 miles, officers finally had a clear opportunity to end the rider's reckless run. The driver suffered a back injury, but survived. He was arrested immediately. On March 1, 2023, a Valdosta police officer began pursuing a suspect wanted on kidnapping warrants after he refused to stop his scooter when ordered.
Turn it off.
He's taking off towards the back on the scooter. That's him right there.
I'm aware.
Another officer quickly joined the pursuit and assumed the primary role. With clear roads and no pedestrians, officers pursued without fear of harming others. The chase dragged on as more officers joined, but when the rider headed toward pedestrian areas, officers decided it was time to take him down.
He's reckless through Orly West, just about back out onto, I believe this is AM.
Get ready. He's going to jump out. When he jumps, he's going to run. Get in front of him. Stop him. 1050, Valdosta. He's 1050 right here. 1095, Valdosta.
Officers immediately arrested him, but soon learned he merely shared a name with the kidnapping suspect and was not the wanted person. However, he was still charged with fleeing. On August 17, 2025, Grand Blanc Township Police pursued a motorcyclist who topped 100 miles per hour and refused to stop as he was carrying bags of illicit drugs and an unlicensed firearm with serious prison time on the line if caught.
Get on the ground right now! Get on the ground! Right now! Get on the ground! Get your hands up, fucker! Get him out now!
Officers arrested the suspect, confiscated the firearm and drugs, and took him into custody.
There you go, broken.
I don't give a shut your mouth.
On July 19, 2025, Pueblo police officers began tailing 3 riders after multiple motorists reported them for performing dangerous stunts on the highway and endangering other drivers. The officers continued tailing without drawing attention to their presence, waiting for the right moment to nab the riders.
We going for this one?
Yep. Okay. It's now or never.
Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Ready?
Yep. A whole dash cam of you doing stupid stuff, driving on the road, endangering everybody. You're probably gonna have to go around because we're gonna.
I just called that in.
We're gonna get one. So, you see how happy everybody was?
You got me. Good work. I'm sorry.
Everybody's happy. Who's that? His buddies?
Yeah, way out. They were way down past Prairie, back up, way down. The whole time.
Well, we got one of them. I gotta see if we're gonna tow your bike and put a hold on it for a nuisance.
Oh no, please don't.
The last time we dealt with these, they put a hold on them.
Oh,
which means it gets put in storage, you pay the tow fees, and all that. But it is a big nuisance and a danger to
I
you,
agree.
other people on the street, man. Several people get killed on motorcycles every year.
Only one rider was caught. The other two got away.